Next thing I'm curious about is this graph here. It says on this graph that at these particular dates I had 3 clicks on the 24th, I had 3 clicks on the 25th and 3 clicks on the 26th of June. So following through, there's been a few clicks, not terribly terrific, but some activity going right through 2nd of July. It'd be nice to be able to prove to myself that those clicks did actually arrive at our site. So if I move through to the cloud application, I can see that I've got plenty of activity there on my visitors graph over the last 30 days. And if I drill down further through to visitor tracking, I might also just collapse this menu here so I can show you a bit more of the screen. Then using the search, I'll search for Google as my lead source. So if I look at this particular entry and open up the very first entry in the visitor tracking, I can see that there's a URL, the referrer URL as it's called, stored against that particular tracking entry that was recorded, and in that you can see that the fast find, get connected, source if it's Cloud 01, KWD, which is keyword, just in the middle there under the viewing length column. Cloud software is my keyword that was put in against the Adwords advertisement. So indeed I can see that as a result of this advertisement, the person has clicked through to the site and gone to a couple of pages and then visited the home page a few times, presumably clicking around looking at information related to the advertisement. So just looking at the entry on the 24th, the same applies. I can see the entries, and I even have a spot on the right hand side where I can, if I choose, put in my own comments. Now if, for example, I know who this visitor was, perhaps I'd spoken to them on the phone, they might have used the website chat to speak to somebody internally, I can put my comments in here against the entry if I care to use it. Now let's be realistic, you're not going to be putting comments in there all the time. In fact, you're probably never going to once the site's up and running. But I'm suggesting that this explanation comments area is just useful when you're initially implementing the system and you're trying to understand where the traffic's coming from. It does help you to keep notes, and after you've gained a little bit of confidence that the whole mechanism is working fine, you'll probably find you don't need to. There's lots more you can cross-reference back against the cloud application, and there's various reports you can run to help you understand the effectiveness of different campaigns. I'd also encourage you to go and have a look at the Dimensions tab and the Google Analytics tab to help you understand some of the statistics that can be derived from the AdWords system, and that will help you a lot when you're trying to understand the information being collected inside the cloud application within the website analysis and keyword tracking facilities.